So a mom sent me this disturbing homework assignment. This video is brought to you by Officer Privacy. Officer Privacy, if you have your information on the internet, whether you're too busy, I mean, many of us are too busy to take this stuff off. You know it's out there. You Google your name, you put that stuff in there, you will see your phone number, family names, addresses that you used to live at, that you currently live at. If you got that stuff out on the internet, you need to get it taken off. That's the reason why I work with Officer Privacy. They did it for me. The owner of Officer Privacy called me and gave me my address. I said, oh God, I gotta fix this. So if you're a first responder, for sure, you need to make sure you get your stuff off the internet. Or if you're a civilian person and you want to have your things taken and you want your family to be protected, you need to work with Officer Privacy. Officer Davis, I made a video about him. He was doing his job, ended up getting doxxed, family had to move. I referred Sergeant Mattingly, the gentleman in Breonna Taylor case, to them so they could help him. His family had to move because he had got doxxed after doing his job. Doing what he's supposed to do, got doxxed. So anyway, you need to get your stuff off. 2 ways to do it. You can have them monitor it. They'll remove it. They'll monitor it. Every time something pop up, they'll take it out for you. That's what I use. Or you can use their technology to take it off yourself, monitor it yourself. Either way, a go link is in the description section. OfficerPrivacy.com/Tatum. OfficerPrivacy.com/Tatum. But y'all already know what to do. So let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, try to make my commercials fast, but they're effective. But a mama, and to protect your identity, I copied this and put it on another piece of paper. So a mom sent me this document from her child's 9th grade school out there in Missoula, Montana. And when we talk about grooming, y'all know how we have, they say, you people grooming. This is what we be talking about, man. We ain't just making it up for the heck of it. They sending these kids home with a questionnaire. It says questions for exploring sexual orientation. This is not information. This is grooming. This is leading questions. They're leading kids down a path to question heterosexuality. I'm gonna read some of the questions. The first one is this. I think y'all can see it. It's big enough. Defines heterosexuality. You go down and it says, how can you tell if someone is heterosexual? It's this whole grooming of questioning your mere existence. What causes heterosexuality? I'm gonna scoot down here because I think this is where they try to get him at. 40% of married couples get divorced. Why is it so difficult for straights to stay in long-term relationships? Is that not a leading question? 99% of reported rapists are heterosexual. Why are straights so sexually aggressive? That's not a question. That is a statement. That is a statement, and I don't even believe 99% of reported rapists is that true. I highly doubt that. Because most men that get raped, they get raped in prison. So of course they're not gonna flaunt that stuff out there. It says the majority of child molesters are heterosexual. Do you consider it safe to expose children to heterosexual teachers, scout leaders, and coaches? It's grooming. Are you offended when a straight person of another gender comes onto you? When do you choose your sexual orientation? How easy would it be for you if you wanted to change your sexual orientation starting right now? I would go to prison. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up there. I'd run up. What have been your reaction to answer these questions? What feelings have you experienced? Why? It's grooming, ladies and gentlemen, grooming. They want your children to be thinking about this stuff. They want them to be, knee deep into questioning their very existence or feeling bad about their very existence of being what they would call heterosexual. I don't know what else to say. We should not be dealing with stuff like this in our school system. This is why in Florida, they said you can't, because they want to do this stuff in kindergarten and 3rd grade. Or wherever they start reading, they want to have them do things like this and exercise like this because they want you to question it. 99% of identify as heterosexual. I would argue that these people, these priests, do you think they identify as homosexual? These priests that be out here messing with these boys, do they identify as homosexual? No, they don't. But we know what they're doing. We know what they're doing with these boys. That's not a heterosexual situation. But we know how they doing it. Like I said, more men get sexually assaulted or raped more men than women. Majority of it is in prison. Oh, but they don't, I guess the prison don't count. And you know it ain't men with women, it's men on men. Okay. And of course, if you want to look at the numbers, more people in general are heterosexual. Homosexual people make up about 6% of the population. And transgender people and gender people with gender dysphoria make up 0.6% of the population. This is a very rare occasion of people that identify like this to start with. Although they want to make you think that every other person is this type of individual, but it's not true. Why are they sending kids home with assignments like this? And I never heard anything like this when I was in school. I never heard anything like this. I never saw anything like this. No, nothing was ever. This would be the weirdest piece of paper I've ever seen. My daddy would blow up if I brought something like this home. He would blow up. He would lose his mind. Why are we allowed them to do it to our kids today? You comment in the comment section. What do you think about this paperwork that I showed you? How would you feel if your kid came home and showed you this bull crap? Comment in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Get your information offline. Use my buddies over there at Officer Privacy, officerprivacy.com/Tatum. See you on the next one.